Today we are doing lesson 5-1, day 2, where we talk about how we can multiply functions. So crack that Springboard book open to page 75, have something to write with, and a calculator if you need it. Okay, so we're going to skip kind of the springboardy stuff, and I just want to direct your attention to the bottom of the page, to this little writing math tip here. So they just tell you that the notation is sometimes written like this, where it's f times g of x. So another way that we could rewrite that that's a little easier to see is if we take that, again, the order will stay the same, so f will go first, but I can rewrite f times g of x to f of x times g of x. So that's a little easier to work with when we do these problems. So let's go ahead and skip to the examples on number 21. Now we're not going to do division. That is going to come into play a little bit more second semester when we get to Unit 5. So for right now, we're just going to stick with just multiplying. Okay. So in this problem, we're given f of x, g of x, and h of x. So let's look at those functions. So we have f of x is 2x, g of x is x plus 3, and h of x is 2x plus 6. So if we have to find f times g of x, what that means is we're going to take f of x and multiply it times g of x. Okay, so let's go ahead and substitute in there. So f of x was 2x, and we're going to multiply that by g of x, which was x plus 3. Now, normally we don't write it like this when we're multiplying expressions, so I'm going to rewrite it using parentheses. So it's 2x times x plus 3. Because then you can definitely see that this is just a distributing problem. All we have to do is distribute the 2x to x plus 3. So let's go ahead and do that. So 2x times x, that's going to give me 2x squared. X times x gives me x squared. Okay. Then we have 2x times 3. Well, that's just going to give me a positive 6x. So that is our final answer. That is our product. 2x squared plus 6x. Okay. All right, let's do another one. This time we're going to take g of x and multiply it times h of x. I might do this problem over here, just give myself some more space. So we're going to do g of x times h of x. Again, the order is going to stay the same, whatever they wrote it in. So g of x is that function x plus 3. Put that in parentheses. And then h of x is our function 2x plus 6. So here's an example where I have a binomial times a binomial. So the way we multiply these together, if you remember from Algebra 1, that little trick that we call using our favorite 4-letter F word, FOIL. We can FOIL this out, okay? So basically, I'm going to distribute the x to both terms and then distribute the plus 3 to both terms. So let's do this. So FOIL means we take the first terms and multiply them. So x times 2x gives me 2x squared. I'm going to multiply on the outer term now. So x times 6 is going to give me a 6x. Multiply the inner terms. So 3 times 2x is going to be 6x. And then we multiply the last term. So 3 times 6 is 18. So our final answer after we combine like terms here in the middle, 6x plus the 6x, is going to give me plus 12x and then plus 18. So there is the product. Okay, the final answer. Okay, so if it's just one term times something, you can just distribute it. If they have 2 terms times 2 terms, you're going to FOIL it out, or basically you're just double distributing, okay? So let's try some more problems. I just have some extra examples on the next slide. So you can copy these problems on the bottom of that page 77. There should be space for you there. But let's go ahead and do these problems. So I have f of x is 3x plus 1, g of x is 2x minus 7, and h of x is x minus 2. There's those functions. Okay, so if I'm going to find f times g of x, well, f of x is 3x plus 1. And g of x is 2x minus 7. So this is another example where we're going to FOIL it out. So I'm going to go ahead and maybe pause here and have you guys try this one, see if you can multiply together. Okay, so answer here, 3x times 2x is going to give me 6x squared. 3 times negative 7 is negative 21x. In the middle, we have plus a 2x. And then my last terms, we're just going to have minus 7. So cleaning up the like terms here in the middle, that gives me minus 19x minus 7. So there is our product, our answer to the multiplication problem. Okay, so what I'm going to have you guys do on number 2 then is you're going to try this one all on your own. So go ahead and set up your problems, g of x times h of x, and see if you get it correct. Okay, let's go through this one. So g of x is 2x minus 7. H of x is x minus 2. So 2x times x gives me 2x squared. 2x times negative 2 is negative 4x. Negative 7 times x gives me negative 7x. And then last, negative 7 times a negative 2 gives me positive 14. Cleaning up those like terms in the middle, negative 4x minus 7x is negative 11x plus 14. So there's that product. Okay, so just make sure when you're distributing, watch your negatives, watch your signs, okay, watch your integer operations, combine up like terms if you have them at the end to get that final product answer. Okay, so next up we're going to be talking about is composition of functions. So at this point we've done all the operations we're going to do. Yesterday we did adding and subtracting. Today we did multiplying. Okay, so we'll see you in the next video.